Friends, have you ever seen someone who can attack enemies from all sides and take them down? And what if just seeing a person reminds you of death? Plus, have you ever seen a real-life ninja? Well, in today's video, I am going to tell you about the most powerful individuals in the world who are not humans, but killing machines. Shang Wu. You may have seen many fighters breaking wood or bricks with their hands, but have you ever seen someone break wood with their neck? It might sound impossible, but the monk you see here has the strongest neck in the world. He is so strong that he can break wooden sticks with his neck. As shown in the video, his opponent strikes his neck with a stick, but it doesn't affect him at all. Instead, the stick itself breaks. Not only that, but he has spent years meditating and practicing to make his body so strong that even severe injuries don't harm him. If a stick is struck on his head, it will break, but his head will remain unaffected. Fighting this monk is nearly impossible, because his training has been so rigorous that he can overpower anyone. This monk is truly a professional. So that's it for today. Levan Saganashvili. Have you ever seen the world's strongest and largest arm wrestler? This real-life Hulk you see belongs to Sweden and is an arm wrestler. His arms are considered the strongest in the world. As you can see, not only are his arms huge and strong, but even his veins are so large and thick that they can intimidate anyone. You'll be amazed to know that his hands are so massive and powerful that he can crush an entire watermelon with just one hand. Not only that, but he can also pull a four-wheel car with one hand as if it were a toy. His arms are undeniably strong, but his height and physique are also impressive. People look tiny next to him, almost like children. Without a doubt, calling him a real-life Hulk is not an exaggeration. Jacob Buckley. Friends, we all know that Special Forces soldiers are incredibly strong, sharp, and active. They are included in Special Forces because their skills are 10 times better than normal soldiers and policemen. But just imagine, the person who trains these Special Forces soldiers to become extraordinary. How strong and talented must that person be? The superhuman you are seeing is a retired trainer of Italy's Special Forces. His nickname is Instructor Zero. His aim is so fast and accurate that if 100 people were to come in front of him, he could take them all down at once. As you can see in the video, even movie heroes don't do fake shooting as quickly as he does in real life. His action and shooting style are so incredible that just watching him is thrilling. The speed at which he draws his gun from his belt is so fast that he could kill an enemy before they even blink. Calling him a one-man army would not be wrong. Moing Jingle. Friends, calling Moing a real-life ninja wouldn't be wrong. The way he performs stunts and actions makes it seem like he's a real-life ninja who has stepped out of a cartoon. Moing is a sword master, and he can draw his sword in less than a second. Have you ever seen someone who can shred anything into pieces? Well, these individuals possess such sharp instincts that even if something approaches them at the speed of wind, they can sense it. Their hands are so swift that before you even blink, they can cut it with their sword. In fact, they have set a Guinness World Record in sword competitions. Instructor Mato. Instructor Mato is a highly skilled, sharp, and Secret Service trainer from Russia. He is one of the few fighters in the world who can attack enemies not just from one or two directions, but from all four sides simultaneously. Not only that, but he strikes so quickly that the enemy doesn't even have time to pull the trigger of their gun. In the time it takes for one enemy to fire a shot, Mato can take down dozens of opponents. As you can see in the video, his shots are so fast that at first glance, it's hard to understand what's happening. In fact, his actions are so quick that you need to play the video in slow motion to see how he performs his incredible shooting. Regardless, there's no one as talented as him in the world. Victor Maas. Friends, you've probably seen villains in movies pointing guns at the hero. In films, heroes often take a bullet, but if the same villain were to point a gun at this man, within 2 seconds, not only the gun but the villain himself would be out of sight. Victor is a self-defense expert with lightning-fast reflexes. He can disarm even the most skilled attacker within milliseconds. The attacker doesn't even realize where their gun went. Victor is so fast that if someone points a gun at him, he disarms them in the blink of an eye, turns the weapon against them, and unloads it in an instant. Watching him feels like he is charged with electricity. Moreover, Victor is a martial arts expert with a 7th degree black belt. Attacking him is beyond any enemy's capability. Buakaw Benchamek. You've probably seen many boxers in the ring, but you've never seen anyone as dangerous as this fighter. Hailing from Thailand, Buakaw is 42 years old. Although he's a boxer by profession, his punches are nothing short of a killing machine. Buakaw's strikes are so powerful that he often knocks out his rivals with a single blow, leaving them unable to even stand. Half of his Buakaw Benchamek. Most of Buakaw's power lies in his legs, and he is extremely famous for his side kicks. The way he kicks his opponents makes it seem as though his legs are made of iron. Buakaw has played 241 matches to date, and you won't believe it, he hasn't lost a single one. In over 73 matches, he knocked out his rivals with just the first kick, pinning the match instantly. His legs are so powerful that they can break anything into pieces. Buakaw is nothing short of a monster in the fighting world. Ken Stores. If you've watched Game of Thrones, you probably know about the Viking tribes. Vikings were a real tribe known for their dangerous fighting skills and violent behavior, making them one of the most dangerous tribes in history. The beast you see here looks like he's stepped straight out of a Viking clan into the modern era. With his appearance, muscles, and massive weapons, he can send shivers down anyone's spine. His style is so intense that it leaves. No doubt he wouldn't take more than 2 seconds to finish off an enemy. Ken's tough physique is evident in how he endures freezing weather without a jacket, gloves, or even shoes. He even grabs logs and jumps straight into icy mountains. Besides this, Ken is an excellent fighter, and defeating him in the ring is no small feat. This man is truly dangerous. Thank you for watching this Wonder Hitch video. Your support and kind comments mean the world to us. Stay tuned for another fascinating story in the next video.